The vampire bit into his own vein, collecting the gushing black blood into a skull. Drinking it would grant me fleeting power, making me master of the darkness. But the price, I must suppress my craving for blood within 3 days. Failure meant complete corruption, transforming me into a bloodthirsty monster. To protect my wife and child, to safeguard my people, I gambled everything and drained the black blood in one gulp. When I awoke from unconsciousness, I was astonished to find the wound on my palm miraculously healed. Even more astonishing, the sounds of spiders hunting 100 meters away reached my ears with crystal clarity. Every animal's movement in the jungle was mapped in my mind through sonar, like perception. Looking up, the Milky Way and stars appeared clearer than ever before. Yet, before I could revel in this wonder, a thunderous roar erupted on the horizon. Turkish soldiers, unable to hold back any longer, had launched their assault on my castle. I sprinted toward the battle, my form shifting imperceptibly into a swarm of bats. Upon landing, I reassumed human shape, only then realizing I had gained new powers. I soared skyward, watching as enemy cannons reduced my castle to ruins. Fear did not stir within me. Instead, my heart swelled with overwhelming vengeance. Clenching my fists, I charged into the enemy ranks like a raging tiger. With bare hands, soldiers fell in droves. Those wielding weapons proved utterly helpless before me. I shifted effortlessly into bat form, and with each transformation, more corpses littered the battlefield. The Turks finally grasped my terror, yet even their united assault failed to scratch me. Through a night of bloody combat, I annihilated their vanguard. By dawn, I stood alone amidst mountains of corpses and pools of blood, sword in hand. To the arriving guards, I offered only a cold warning. Do not question tonight's events. Trust that everything I've done is to protect your safety. Yet I knew better than anyone, even with the power of a vampire, I might still be no match for the Sultan's 100,000 troops. For the people's safety, we had no choice but to retreat to the monastery atop the mountain. Its complex terrain lay beyond artillery range, making it far more suitable for me to unleash my full strength. During the nighttime migration, the group gathered around the fire to eat. Watching them devour the meat, a sudden hunger gripped me, but I could not yield to suppress the craving. I retreated to my tent and embraced the queen, yet the thirst for blood within me burned far more fiercely than desire. Unconsciously, my fangs had bared. At the last moment, I restrained myself and fled toward the woods below the mountain. There, a ragged beggar approached. He slit his palm, collected the blood in a cup, and respectfully offered it to me, pleading for me to drink. I nearly succumbed to the temptation, but a sudden roar of fury drove him away. I must suppress my bloodlust with sheer willpower. If I can endure these 3 days and defeat the Sultan, I still have a chance to become human again. The next morning, the queen noticed my transformation. The battle scars that had marked me for years vanished overnight. The silver ring around my neck now seared fiercely against my skin. Concealment was impossible. I confessed, to save the people, I had made a pact with the devil. With that, I tore open the curtains, letting sunlight reveal my monstrous form, tears streaming down her face. The queen dragged me into the shadows, vowing to guard my secret. She lied, claiming I had left early on reconnaissance, and ordered the commander to hasten the people's journey to the monastery. Yet I had not anticipated that the Sultan had witnessed my handiwork on the battlefield. He personally led an army of 100,000